Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 310. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. This is the second episode of this week. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely go check that out because it's kind of going to relate to each other. So go check that out if you haven't already, or just watch it after this one, whatever you guys want to do. But basically, I'm not going to chit-chat too much at the beginning of this. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, the first news story. The first news story is about the WWE Network. A few different things about the network. So, I mean, this is a rumor, but it just kind of goes with while I'm already talking about it, I'll just say it. So they were working on like the tiered WWE Network thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, it was going to be an option to have like more expensive networks or maybe even a free option, absolutely free option for the WWE Network. They were talking about it, and the people who were actually working on this got fired. But apparently it's still happening. They're still working on it. They have new people working on it, so we'll just have to wait and see on that. But as for the actual news story to do with the WWE Network, so basically WWE, they have finally had their financial report for this quarter released. So the first quarter of, well, I don't even know. It hasn't been even a quarter of 2020 yet. I don't know if they're like counting part of 2019. I don't think they should do it that way, but whatever. Their quarterly report has came out on their like financial stuff and their like stats and everything. So as to do with the WWE Network, what they have revealed is the subscriptions are down, actually. They're down 10% on the WWE Network. So they've lost an entire 10% of their fan base on the network. So, I mean, Rumble was really good. It really doesn't have a lot to do with anything. A lot of people just want to see Rumble, and then they're like, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to go over here. You guys can do your BS build-up. I'll be back a few weeks before Mania, and then I'll resubscribe to the network for WrestleMania. So, that's my guess of why it's down. I mean, I don't know why else it would be down. I mean, the product's not it's best right now, but they did a really good job at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. I do have to say, like, it was one of the best pay-per-views in like the past like decade, even though this is technically a new decade, I guess, guys. But anyway, the news story here: the network subscriptions are down an entire 10 freaking %. Alright, the next news story also has to do with the financial report, the whatever the proper word is. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just here to talk to you guys and kind of give my opinion, talk to you guys, have a little conversation in the comments, and do some fun stuff like that. So basically, the next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is about the live events. So the WWE House Shows. So these are the shows, they go on tour, they do shows all over the place. A lot of them are in other countries. They do a lot of them in the United States. I just went to one a few weeks ago. It was in Knoxville, Tennessee. I did a vlog for it. Shameless plug in the vlog. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. WWE Live in Knoxville, Tennessee. But basically, the news here is it's not looking too good for the house shows. So they've already cut back a lot on the house shows. And I don't know if the cutting back has contributed to lower numbers or not. But basically, for the same quarter last year, so whatever, the same quarter last year, they pulled in about $34 million from house shows, which is sounds pretty good on paper, $34 million. So this quarter of this year, they have not pulled in $34 million. They've pulled in $27 million. So there's a drop there. It's not like a drastic drop, but there is a drop there. They are cutting back. I don't know if the number's lower is because that's counting already the cutbacks, and maybe that contributes to it. Maybe it's around the same percentage on everything, and it's just cut back. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But apparently they're wanting to cut back house shows even more, so I don't know what that means, so we'll just have to wait and see what they actually decide to do, because they changed their mind, and by they, I mean Vince. He changes his mind every freaking day.
Why don't you shut the hell up? I do whatever I want.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the final news story before we jump into some juicy rumors. So the final news story is also to do with the revenue report. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that came out of this I want to share. So basically, the main thing right now is just the revenue for this quarter. How much money did WWE make? Now, this is profits. This isn't, how much money they're actually getting in. This is how much of the money they get to keep. They've already paid everyone. They've already done all that good stuff. And how much money does the company get to profit? So they actually get to profit from this quarter only $322 million. $322 million. I believe that is the highest in the history of WWE. So even though numbers are down in a lot of other places, they're getting a lot of money rolling in from different places. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are all the news stories I had to talk to you guys about today. And now I'm gonna use my catchphrase, which is on a juice box, on a t-shirt, on my merchandise store. I have other t-shirts as well. They'll leave a link down below for that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories. And now we're gonna talk about some juicy rumors. All right, the first rumor. The first rumor is actually about NXT. So this kind of has to go back to the financial report. I promise that the last thing I'm going to be talking about the financial report. I know it gets kind of boring after a while. So the final thing about the financial report is about NXT. NXT's moved to USA, and something interesting that WWE actually didn't do, they didn't release any information about any profits or anything they've made from NXT, which is very concerning. Something they did mention is the cost, like the cost of NXT, how much it costs to run, production costs and stuff like that. They're up because it's a 2-hour show now compared to the network when it was only a 1-hour show. So the costs are freaking double, which the contract should make up for that, I guess. But now this is just NXT. I do have to say this is just NXT on a weekly basis, the weekly show. This is not counting their pay-per-views and all that stuff like that. So basically, the rumor here is NXT, the reason they didn't mention it in the financial report, because NXT is actually profiting $0. They're making $0 from the show. Now, when I say that, you can get confused easily. They are still making money. They're making a lot of money from the show still. But by the time they pay the wrestlers, pay the production crew, pay all expenses for the arena, pay for all their expenses and stuff, they're not really making much of a profit. Some weeks they might be not making a profit at all. It might be at zero. It might be below zero. They might be losing money doing the show. They might be some weeks they might be making some, so it kind of evens out to about $0. So they're able to pay everyone, but they're really not making a killing from NXT right now because the production cost is freaking double. Like, they got to pay the guys to be there double as long. They got to pay double the wrestlers to be on the show. So it's kind of a freaking mess. We're just saying WWE, the company themselves, they're not really profiting anything from NXT, and that's the rumor why it was not included in the financial report. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about the WWE Super Showdown. To be more specific, it is about Goldberg. So Goldberg's wrestling at the WWE Super Showdown. So who's his opponent going to be? This is a rumor right now because, as we all know, Goldberg's going to be on SmackDown tomorrow night. So who are they thinking of having Goldberg face? Well, right now, the rumor, it's going to be Bray Wyatt. Now, we don't know if it's going to be Bray Wyatt or The Fiend. We don't know which character he's going to use right now, but the rumor is Super Showdown. It's going to happen. It's going to be Fiend and Goldberg. I mean, or Bray Wyatt and Goldberg, whatever. We don't know. We'll probably know more this tomorrow night on SmackDown. But as of right now, that's the current rumor I have for you guys. Goldberg, he's wrestling at Super Showdown, the new Saudi Arabia show, or the next Saudi Arabia show. And it's reportedly going to be against Bray Wyatt somehow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I have to talk to you guys about inside of this video will be after this. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any kind of show in the world, if it's wrestling or not, your man Brandon Hodge has a code for you guys to save you guys some money off of SeatGeek. So just use code Hodge and save yourself 20 bucks off of your first order on SeatGeek. If you've used SeatGeek before, I definitely should be saying this. Just make a new account and you can use the code anyway. Code Hodge. Link is down below. The final rumor is about The Undertaker. So, this is probably going to upset a lot of people. I don't know why. I mean, it's WrestleMania 36. They're waiting way too long for this. But the rumor is, I'll just blurt it out. So, Undertaker is having a match at WrestleMania 36. The match will be against Sting. You heard me right. Sting and Undertaker. We asked for this, what? WrestleMania 31? Right after WrestleMania 31, they wanted that. And then Vince was like,
No. We don't want that match. That match isn't happening. No.
So that match never happened. We never thought we were going to get that match. But now there's a rumor saying Sting, Undertaker, WrestleMania 36. So Vince maybe finally came around to it. I don't know. But take it with a grain of salt. I mean, who knows? There's rumors right now saying Sting's coming back. Vince wants Sting back. Undertaker doesn't have a match for WrestleMania. There's rumor that this is actually happening. This isn't just people putting, one and one together. This is reportedly what the plan is. I don't know. We'll know here pretty soon because WrestleMania isn't like way out. We're only a few months away, so we'll just have to wait and see. But Sting, Undertaker, it's a match everyone has wanted to see basically forever. I just wish they didn't wait so long to do this. Like, come the hell on. But it looks like maybe, just maybe, it's happening this year. So there you guys have it. That's basically going to do it for this episode of W News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a like. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification thing to know when I upload. I'll be back tomorrow and every day of the week for a brand new video. So turn on the bell to be notified for that. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I don't got really too much else to say. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video, but thanks for watching. I'm Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.